All right, we're gonna do a fun video for this Swing Speed Saturday. I was just out here finishing up some other videos and just kind of messing around with the flight scope, tracking some balls. And one of the things I've always done ever since I was little is I realized if I take a step, so if I actually take a step with my right foot, just like I'm swinging and hitting a baseball, I can hit much, much farther. Now the consistency isn't as good. It's not something that you'd really want to do in your actual golf swing, but the swing speed went up right away. And the reason is something that's called ground force reaction and being able to release the club. So I'm sure you're all familiar with Newton's third law, which is every action has an equal and opposite reaction. As I'm swinging this golf club, if I want to swing it with some serious speed, I need to have some pressure going from my left ankle up as I'm driving into this ball or coming through this shot. So what I'm doing here is I'm driving into my left leg, and that pressure is going up and back. So just like we talk about in the compression line, as I'm going up and back, my left ankle, left hip, left shoulder, all slightly angled back, and that's going upward pressure as I'm driving into the ground to allow my club to release out in front, down and away, like we talk about in the straight line release. So these opposite motions allow you to increase your club head speed. That happens to an extreme when I do my baseball step, because I really drive into the ground, put pressure into the ground. This feels like it's driving up and back, and it ramps up your club head speed. Plus it gets you to rotate a little bit more, which also bumps up some club head speed. I'm gonna go ahead and try out a few shots here, and then let's take a look at my normal swing versus the baseball swing, and let's see what it gives us. That was solid. That was solid. That was off the planet. That was tagged. All right, so first off, we started hooking some shots right off the bat when I did the baseball swing, but I want to compare some of the stats here. It was pretty interesting. Definitely picked up some speed and some yardage. The first three shots, I was between 288 and 303, which is just my normal swing. Smash factor was pretty good, which means I was hitting it pretty solid. And my spin was pretty good. It was between 2,000 and 3,600 on the spin. So overall, pretty solid shots, pretty typical swings. Wasn't swinging very hard, 111, 112 miles an hour, so I wasn't really trying to go after it at all. Now on the next ones, I did some with the baseball swing, and they averaged anywhere from 302 up to 316, so definitely picked up some yardage. Big jump in club head speed. I went from 111, 112 up to, with the baseball swing, I did 117 to 119 and a half. Spin was a little bit higher, so they didn't go quite as good as they could have been, so I could have really ripped some of those with that type of swing. But overall, it just shows you that if we can get a rotation with the body, like we talk about in the power turn in the top speed golf system, if we can rotate through the shot, if we can get that ground force reaction and start bracing up to release the club into the straight line release better, that's going to get you more distance. So it's just kind of a fun thing for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Good luck with your golf game. Don't have to go out here and do this, but it wouldn't hurt to make a few baseball swings, take that step, and get used to really planning into the left side and releasing the club to get a feel for what you want to do. When you're actually swinging, keep the left foot on the ground. We don't want to be taking a step, so you get more consistency though. So good luck. I'll see you guys soon. I got a video that's going to play absolutely free of charge. A preview of that video is going to pop up here in a second. It's going to go over the #1 lag mistake that I see. So go ahead and click the link that pops up on your screen or down below in the description. You'll get that video absolutely free of charge. Plus you'll get 5 videos from our top speed golf system. It's going to introduce you to the 5 most important pieces of the swing so that you can get better right away. Remember to subscribe if you want to see our latest, greatest videos, including Swing Speed Saturdays, and post your comments below if you have any questions. Good luck to you guys. I'll see you all soon. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Ballard, and in today's video, we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position. Exact same thing happens when we're building the lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point to be. I want to use the full length of this club to build lag and then release lag.